Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. You know? So, I'm going to be doing something slightly different today, as per usual, starting off the new year. As I'm thinking about it, I'm just feeling a little like I got them dandelion colored roses going on here. There we go. I'm starting to feel more in the spirit of 2025. So on today's episode, we're going to have the Boston Market Homestyle Meals. This is the Salisbury steak and savory beef gravy with rotel pasta and a creamy 3-cheese sauce. Now, luckily for me, these are not actually one of those bioengineered food ingredient companies. So you're not eating the bioengineered garbage that was engineered by only God knows who. Let me just rearrange here. Yada. And so I actually got the meal here. I got the picture of what it's supposed to look like, and then I got the actual. I'm moving around a little stuff here because my desk got bigger and smaller at the same time. Isn't that grand? So yeah, it's Boston Market style meals. As you can see here, they don't have any fancy writing or anything special in their box. They just look for the Boston Market name to sell for the Salisbury steak. Now, first things first, I want to point out, this is very important, is that this meal is 500 calories for the meal. 530. 290 of those calories are from fat. And the sodium in this meal is sky high. So this is going to be something that I'm going to test, but I'm probably not going to finish. Just because I don't like the sodium content. But if you want to see, you can see the mac and cheese and the Salisbury steak. They claim it's 22 grams of protein in this, and it's an excellent source of protein. But just for the record, it has 1,450 milligrams of stuff in it. And let me tell you, if there's anything that I've ever felt in my entire life, is that when you're getting nearly 1,500 milligrams of sodium in something, that's not that good for you. I hate to kick off the year like this, guys, but this is where we're at with it. I'm going to have plenty of other things that I'm going to be doing reviews on as we go. I got both snacks, and I also have not only snacks, but I also have some healthy things that are coming as well, so keep a lookout for that as well. Although a lot of my stuff that I'm doing currently is snack foods and different little snacks like the winter flavor of little muffins and blah, 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 whatever. Anyhow, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and dig in this bad boy. But like I said, the calories are insane in this. And I got to be honest, the picture that it shows us what looks like a nice grilled steak, and then you can see right there the Salisbury steak that we're seeing on the box is basically discolored and kind of nasty looking. But without further ado, for the sake of the review, so the Salisbury steak is kind of bland. Not a whole lot of flavor there. And the mac and cheese, if you can see there. That's what it looks like, but let's see if it's any good. Okay, so the mac and cheese is cheesy but bland. I always thought cheese sauce should be the easiest thing to handle. Step 1, make pasta. Step 2, melt cheese and mix cheese with pasta. That should be the simple solution to this. And it is Boston Market, so I expect better quality for price. And I'll be really honest, it's nothing spectacular about this mac and cheese. It's just got that. I mean, I don't even know the sodium content in this. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this, that's in the Salisbury steak, or is it the gravy, or all together. And the Salisbury steak just don't. Even with a little bit of the gravy, it really don't have a whole lot of taste to it. I mean, I understand that Salisbury steak is basically hamburger patties with some gravy over top, basically. But this is terrible. Hey, Boston Market, I'm going to go ahead and throw that PSA out to you, buddy. This is terrible. How they claim there's so much salt in this, but yeah, you can't even taste. Like the mac and cheese, you can't even taste it. Alright, well, since we're at this point of the day, I'm going to go ahead and make some calls right now. For the value, this was like $6, $7. So there's really not a whole lot of value there. Because $7 for one meal. If you did this 5 days a week, it'd be, $49 a week. Plus, it's got all the sodium in it that it says it has. Although they claim the excellent source of protein, but they don't talk about all the sodium that you're going to get, the sodium content that comes from this crap. I mean, look at this. It looks like the mystery meat from high school. Alright, so for value, 1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 4. For visual, since it looks absolutely nothing like the box, 2. And for taste and all around, 3. Why do I say 3? Because everything tastes bland. They claim there's lots of sodium in it, but yet there's just no. And I'm not a big salt guy, but I am a flavor guy. And I bite into something that don't taste good, then what was the point of eating it? Unless you're on a diet and you're trying to eat healthier, which I get that. Intermittent fasting is something that I was doing around this time last year. And I'm about to get back to it, but there's just nothing else I can say about this. It's just not that impressive. I may just eat it just to not throw it away, but yeah, it's not that good. Boston Market. Go back to the old drawing board over there, buddy. Because this is just not worth the $6, $7, whatever it was. Now we're going to ask Mr. Predicto. Mr. Predicto, does this Boston Market Salisbury steak suck? Oh, whatever, man. Whatever, Mr. Predict No. Always goes against me. The guy always goes against me. That's all right, though. Yeah, I mean, I could see if I was in a hurry and this was like the last thing on the shelf in the whole refrigerated aisle and everything else was bioengineered ingredients. I had just enough time to pick this out for like a lunch break or something. I guess that'd be good because, yeah, whatever. But otherwise, I wouldn't suggest this to anybody just as like an everyday thing at all. For some reason or another, a lot of companies do this. They put a lot of bioengineered crap in the food. And if they don't put bioengineered, they put lots of sugar or salt. Lots of salt. I mean, I just don't understand how 2 pieces of meatloaf, Salisbury steak, and some mac and cheese can be 1,200 milligrams of sodium, but I'm still eating the crap. Either way, save your money, go for something else. This is really not worth the price they want for it. And I mean, honestly, I'm just not, I'm not thrilled. I keep eating, and the only reason I'm eating is because I'm hungry and I don't want to throw it away. I know what you're thinking. Big guy being hungry and all, I get it. But that's the true nature of the game right now. Yeah. That's alright, but just the flavor's off. It doesn't have much flavor to it at all. Yeah. Thumbs down for sure. Yeah, out of 10, I could only see this being a 3. And then that's even kind of pushing it because really the way that tastes, I just don't even... It's like they intentionally made it bland while adding a bunch of salt. Because a lot of people don't have receptors that tell them that things are good. They go by brand name. I don't do that because even in the year and a half or a little more that I've been doing this, I have noticed a lot of things that you wouldn't, pardon me, already getting indigestion from this crap. But there's a lot of things that you wouldn't really recognize about this stuff that's really not good for you. I mean, I can go on for days with stuff that's like that. I mean, just when you look at the ingredients, you come to realize there's a lot of stuff that you just don't even want to mess with because of that problem right there. Right here, I even got 2 of them. Just as a prime example, as I was looking here at these limited edition items that I was going to do a food review on, and I'm just going to go ahead and call them out, by the way. Cup of noodles. You guys are shady just like everybody else. So here's these noodles. There's everything bagel with cream cheese. And then there's the breakfast maple syrup pancake sausage and eggs. Now, what I want you to see is the hidden on the back, just below where the company Nissin that makes these cup noodles, as they call them, as they don't tell you straight out, but you can see it. Well, there's a little area right there, right about where my finger's at, right here. There we go. And right there where my finger's at, it says, contains a bioengineered ingredient. Same thing with this one. Contains a bioengineered ingredient. Now, these reviews are not happening. Because I am trying to make a point on this whole bioengineered thing here. And this is the point I'm trying to make. So I got something else that I'm going to review. I won't show you the name, But this is also noodles. This comes from somebody from the past who used to do music. And one of the items that I plan on doing a review on eventually. It's a creamy chicken gumbo. Now this is made by somebody who definitely doesn't have the money that Nissin has. The company that makes cup noodles. However, if you look on the back of this one, and it's cheaper, and it's noodles, you see? No bioengineered food ingredients. So yeah, if you find bioengineered food ingredients, you might want to look up the word bio on Google, and look up bioengineered ingredients on Google. You'll get a wide wake-up call. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it, find out. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day because it is a day. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. I see that I'm putting up shorts that are just kind of like, you know, goofy stuff to try to draw people in. And I see that some of the people out there are actually starting to watch the channel a little bit more. Everybody who likes and subscribed, I want to say thank you very much for liking and subscribing. Everybody who hasn't done so yet, my apologies. I bumped the table on the table. Because I do have a table on a table now, so that way I can stand up or sit down when I do these videos. I just thought it would be a little nifty to have extra. But anyhow, sorry about the bump there. Yeah, anyway, like I said, these bioengineered food ingredients are in a lot of things, and you might want to just watch your foods. Kind of watch the labels, because you're going to see where it says it exactly on the packages of these things. And I mean, you can't miss it, because it literally just, right basically where the ingredients list is, it's always by the ingredients list. This is something that hopefully our new health person, Mr. Kennedy, hopefully he'll do something about this, so that way we're not having to go down through the frozen aisle, and everything that we come into contact with has bioengineered food ingredients. We're in America. We're already paying crazy amounts for food. Could we eat real food? That's what I ask. The people want real food, so let them eat. Except for this, I don't know why I keep shoveling food that I don't want to throw in the trash. That's why. I grew up in a middle class to poor family, I guess you could say. I was taught not to throw things away, so we'll see how that goes. And also, if there's any companies out there that are food companies or any other kind of companies that would like to sponsor the channel, I am offering currently that I will not only do honest food reviews of your products here on the channel, but also promote your products thoroughly on all of my other social medias, which I do have a lot of different social media accounts, so that shouldn't be an issue. What I can suggest is to contact me at foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. That's foodreviewswithphatty@gmail.com. And I would be more than happy to speak in depth and negotiate a deal that would be proper between your company and mine. Also, I do have another channel called Everything Reviews with Fatty, and I'd be more than happy to also post the same reviews for your products on that channel as well. As whether it's food or not, it's an everything review channel, so I can do that as well. With that being said, though, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on this video. I'm going to have some other videos coming out at the beginning of the year. I'm slowly but surely working on one a day, sometimes two a day, sometimes none a day. But I'm going to try to keep the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. I did recently decide to change the time frame. So if you want to catch any of the new shows this year, that's going to be at 2:15. Is when the new videos are going to start releasing at 2:15. Given that it's not a holiday where everybody's home, federal holidays or holidays in general where people aren't working, I'm going to post the videos at 12:15. Any other day, 2:15. So if you want to catch me at 2:15 on the holidays, you don't have to wait till noon. You can wait till 2:15 and video will be going up. but typically it's $2.15. So, like I said, I'm pretty much done with this video. I ran way too long. I just wanted to get a little bit more info out to everybody to let them know what's going on with the channel and to try to keep things moving. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day because it is a day. I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, to everybody who hasn't. Please do take 3 seconds out of your life to go subscribe. It definitely helps out the YouTube algorithm and the channel greatly. So, as always, I'm calling it a day now, and it is a day. And as always, food reviews with Fatty out.